Hey there, kids. This is Reveal Math Lesson 10.6. Let's take a look together. Well, today it's the last lesson of the chapter, and so we're looking at doing word problems with subtracting mixed numbers, okay? Maybe even adding mixed numbers also. And so let's take a look at some of these right here. It says you can solve word problems involving mixed numbers by writing out steps. So here's one right here. Carl bought 5 liters of water. That seems important. Okay, he drank 1 8/10 of a liter, right, of water on Monday and 2 3/10 liters on Tuesday. How much water was left over? Okay, well, step one was to figure out how much water he drank, right? So on the first day, he drank 1 8/10 liters. And on the second day, he drank 2 3/10 liters. Now, in the previous lesson, we taught you how to add those together, okay? And you come up with 4 1/10. Okay, you can go back and look at the previous lessons. Now, after he drank them, they wanted to know how much was left over. Well, you take 4, take away 4 1/10, and that leaves you with 9/10. He had 9/10 of a liter of water left over. Kids, you're learning how to solve mixed number word problems. Okay, well, this one right here says use equations and drawings to show your work. On Friday, Shelly, how's it call her? Shelly uses 3 4/8 cups of flour. Okay, on Saturday, she used 1 6/8 cups less flour than she used on Friday. What is the total amount of flour that she used? Okay, well, let's set this problem up. Okay, well, what we had to do first is we had to figure out how many cups of flour she used on Friday. Well, they said it was 1 6/8 less than what she used. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. On Saturday. Okay, on Saturday she used 1 6/8 cups less than she used on Friday. So we start off with what she had on Friday right here. This is Friday, right? Okay. But on Saturday, she used 1 6/8 cups less than that. So we have to take that away. And this would be Saturday right here. Okay. Whatever that answer is, we have to go back over here. And now it asks how many did she use on Friday and Saturday. Well, here's Friday. Once we do this problem right here, we'll have the answer to Saturday. We can put it right here. Here is going to be Saturday. Okay. And the question wants to know how much did she use on Friday and Saturday. So go ahead and subtract these two, find this answer, put it right here, take Friday plus Saturday, and that's going to be the total amount that she used for both days. Kids, you're learning how to solve mixed number word problems. Okay, on this problem right here, it says this, Lindsay bought 2 4/6 pounds of bananas. She bought 1 5/6 pounds fewer oranges, okay? So once again, it starts off as a subtraction problem. They said fewer. Okay, so if we set this up right here, she bought 2 4/6 pounds of bananas. So here's 2 4/6, and that's bananas, right? And then she bought 1 5/6 pounds fewer oranges than bananas. So we need to take away 1 5/6 to find out how many pounds of oranges she has. It's going to be right there. You take that answer and you add it to the original 2 4/6 bananas, because that's bananas, plus oranges. That's going to be this answer right here. That's going to be oranges. Okay. And you're going to end up with your total right here of how many pounds did she have altogether. 2 4/6 bananas plus whatever the oranges is. That's going to be the total. Kids, you know how to solve that by looking at our previous lessons. Go ahead and give it a try. You're learning how to solve mixed number word problems. Here's another one right here. Bianca's dog eats 1 3/4 cups of food in the morning. This is 2/4 cups more than the amount her dog eats in the afternoon. How much does Bianca's dog eat in a day? Use representations and equations to show your work. Okay, let's set this one up. Okay, so she's got 1 3/4 cups of food in the morning, and this is 2/4 of a cup more than the dog eats in the afternoon. All right, well, yeah, this is morning right here. I'm gonna highlight that, okay? And more than, that's important also. So we start off with 1 3/4. That's the amount that she eats in the morning, the dog eats in the morning, right? But in the afternoon, the dog eats 2/4 less than that. So if we subtract 2/4 from 1 3/4, we find out what's in the afternoon, and they don't tell us what that is. We have to figure that out. Now we know that they're asking, they say, how much does the dog eat in a day? Well, in a day, the dog eats the morning portion plus the afternoon portion, and that's going to be the total right there. Well, the morning portion we already know is 1 3/4. You can solve the afternoon portion over here by doing this. Okay, solve the afternoon portion. And if you add these two amounts together, you're going to get the total amount that the dog ate for the whole day. Kids, you know how to do this. You're learning how to solve mixed number word problems. All right, well, in class today, we're working on pages 89 and 90 in our workbook. We're doing practice pages 111 and 112. Okay, you're learning how to solve mixed number word problems. Okay, well, let's just do one of these right here. These are the two that are going to be on the quiz. Let's try one. It says here, Abram had some lemonade in a pitcher. He drank 3 1/3 cups of the lemonade. He has 6 2/3 cups of lemonade left. How many cups of lemonade were there in the pitcher to start? Okay, so we could say that he started off with some amount. We don't know how much it is. Then he took away 3 1/3 cups. He drank it. And he was left with 6 2/3 cups. So this is a subtraction problem, but we know that the opposite of subtraction is addition. So we could work this backwards. Take how much is in the cup, in the pitcher, go ahead and add back in the amount that he drank, and that would be the amount that you started with. So we can rewrite this like this. Okay, in the end, he had 6 2/3, plus put back in the amount that he drank, 3 1/3, equals how much he started with. Okay, let's take a look at the other one right here. It says this. It says, a bakery made 6 batches of muffins. They sold 2 7/8 batches in the morning and have 1 5/8 batches left at the end of the day. How many batches did they sell in the afternoon? Okay, so let me get my highlighter. A bakery made 6 batches of muffins. Okay, I'm going to put that to start off right here. Okay, they sold 2 7/8 batches in the morning. Okay, so I'm going to take away 2 7/8 right here because they sold them. They're now gone. Plus, they sold some in the afternoon. We don't know how many that is, but at the end of the day, they're left with 1 5/8 batches right here. Do you see that? Okay, so we need to figure out what goes right here. Well, we could start off by going 6, take away 2 7/8. All right, so let's do that over here. I'm going to do that on this side. 6, take away 2 7/8. All right, now this is kind of tricky because there's nothing right here. You can't take something away from nothing. So we're going to rename this 6 right here so we have something right here. We're going to take that 6, we're going to call it 5 8/8. Okay, take away 2 7/8. 8/8 take away 7/8 is 1/8. 5 take away 2 is 3. So we're left with 3 1/8 right here. Okay, let's take a look at the next step. Okay, so I plugged these in. 6 take away 2 7/8. We said that that was 3 1/8. We said that right over here, right? Remember that? Okay, so now we have 3 1/8. Take away something equals 1 5/8. But you kids know that when we're finding the difference, we could also take away, we could go 3 1/8, take away 1 5/8, and we'd be left with this right here. Okay, you could subtract either way. So let's set that problem up and do that. Okay, so here we have it, 3 1/8, take away 1 5/8. Now, I have 1/8 here, take away 5/8. Can you do that? If I had 1 banana, could you take 5 away from me? No. So we're going to rename this 3 right here. That 3 is really going to become 2 8/8. That's the same thing as 3, right? 2 and 1. Plus, we got that 1/8 right there. That's right here. 2 8/8 plus 1/8 equals 2 9/8, right? Okay, now we can take away 1 5/8. Okay, 9/8 take away 5/8 equals 4/8. 2 take away 1 is 1. Okay, now I could put it in right here and I could check to see if I'm right here. So let's take 3 1/8, okay, and subtract 1 4/8. And then I could see, I could plug everything back in again and see if I get 1 5/8 left over, okay? And I know that you do. So anyway, there you go. That's 1 4/8 is the answer. Okay, so kids, right now you're learning how to solve mixed number word problems. Go ahead and give it a shot and see how you do. If you need help, come and see us. We will help you. Okay, have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.